Okay guys, so I was so excited about this because when I seen the video that the homie sent me, it was this thing that you gotta climb up, not physically like a ladder. Well, it is physical because you walking, but it like spirals all the way around until you get to the top and you see the view up there. But that's what we're gonna do today. This is the closest thing I'm gonna get to climbing the mountain. Like, well, for now anyway, but let's do it. Okay, we on our way up to the mountaintop. We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of her thighs. Look, what we're gonna do is get to the top and we're gonna remind ourselves that we should always keep going. Always keep going. Because a lot of the times we might stop on our path and think, you know what? We can't get no further. We can't get no further. Whole time, you just got a little bit more to go and you never knew it. I remember back when I was doing music heavy, the OGs used to be like, just keep going, keep making the music because you might be one hit away. And that might be true. And music might not be your outlet, but you definitely might be one video away, one shirt away, one cake away, one, I don't know, whatever you into, you might be one of them away from being what you're supposed to be. And I just want to inspire everybody, always from the beginning when I started doing my videos and everything, it was always to encourage people to keep going. Just keep going. Finish what you started. And even when things are rough, I'm telling you, you might lose your motivation, your inspiration and all that, but repetition will bring it back. I'm telling you, just keep going. Consistency is the key. It's always been the key. Even when you don't feel like doing it, just keep going. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. There's people up there already. And that's like in life. You're gonna hear people up there. You're gonna see people up there. And you're wondering why I'm not up there yet. But you gotta put in your own work. You see what I'm saying? Look, we've been worried about what's at the bottom or what's at the top so much. Look, we already higher than what we started. And that's what we gotta do. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. Just keep going. This about to be a long one. You see what I'm saying? It's about to be long because, of course, I could do the shortcut. Of course, I could do the shortcut and just cut out and go back to the beginning. I mean, go towards the end. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you to keep going. Keep going, and it takes time. I'm not going to give you the internet foolery where I do the cut and oh, I'm at the bottom and all of a sudden I'm at the top. That's what people do on here. They want to show you the highlights. But I'm going to show you the journey. I'm gonna show you the journey all the way. I'm gonna show you the journey because things take time. Now we was all the way down there, but what we do, we kept going. We kept going because it will take time. I'm telling you, things take time, and you just gotta have the confidence in yourself to keep going. You gotta have confidence. Gotta have the confidence to keep going. Like he had the confidence to pull that bit, and he kept going. Oh, look at this. Well, this is real crazy right now. But this is also proof that during the journey, you find things that's beautiful. You might find some more about yourself. Bugs flying on me. It smells like a swimming pool right here. If I could ever give y'all like a more of a visual, I could. Let me go this way. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers in the lake that you use, or whatever TLC said. But you're going to see some nice things during your journey, and to some people it might even be a distraction. I'm telling you, it might even be a distraction, but you got to keep that shit going. You got to keep it going. You're going to run into some things across the way, but never forget the goal. Like, yeah, that was nice. Y'all messed with you for a little bit, but now I'm right back on it. I'm back to the goal because I can't forget that. If I let that thing just stop me, and imagine if I just stopped right there. Imagine if I just stopped right there and just was so infatuated with the waterfall that I said, you know what? That's all I need. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with this, and I'm just stopped right here. I would have lost myself. I would have lost my goals. I would have been feeling unfulfilled. And I can't do that. I can't do that, man. Look at this fool running behind me. Oh, that's a YN. You feel me? Yes. At least she had manners though, you know what I mean? Got Dora the Explorer running next to me, but look, once again, we was just down at the bottom. See what I'm saying? We was just down at the bottom, and look, we one step closer. Cause you know why? We not giving up. We keeping it going. We keeping it going. We keeping it going, yes sir. For some people, the whole journey to get to the top is a chore. And it can be. It could be tiring. It could be lonely. But if you have tunnel vision, you say, you know what? This is bigger than people tagging along. I know the goal. It might be lonely, but I wanted this for me. I'm going to achieve it. And I know I'm going to be happy when I get the end result. You got to keep that in mind. You got to think of what's best for you. It's crazy because when you try to make other people happy during your journey, it can stagnate you. You're looking around like, damn, I've been here for a while. I'm almost getting there, but I can't do it. That's what gets you. That's what will get you. But you gotta have that vision. You gotta stay focused. I wanna ask y'all something. Remember when we was down there? Remember, we was just down there. We was just right there. But what we do? We kept it going. We kept moving. Now look how close we is to the top. Because what we do? We didn't give up. We kept moving. That's right. But notice how we get higher. The views is better. It looks better. We look better. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, but we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. That's what we're going to do. So, sometimes you got to fight off the YNs, you know what I mean? Say, move instead of excuse me sometimes, because some people don't understand nothing but that, but we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. Hey, I'm Eldrick Valentine. If you didn't know, I'm Eldrick Valentine from Eldrick Reacts. Time is something you can never have back, but y'all spend your time with me, so I appreciate y'all for that. Had to let y'all know that real quick. Once again, we higher up. We almost to that goal. And what we gonna do? Not give up and keep going. Almost there, almost there. Almost there. But once again, remember, we were just down there. We were just down there. Remember that. So we stayed focused and we kept going. For sure. For surely. Because what we doing, we not giving up and we keep going. We keep going. And here we are. We made it to the top. We made it to the top. We made it. Give y'all like a little 360 view. But my whole thing is though, is to keep going. Don't give up. You're gonna make it there eventually. You're gonna make it there eventually. I promise you, you're gonna make it there. But you gotta know when to focus away from your distractions. When to put the fun down to focus on getting to the top. Whatever your top is, that's what you want to get to. And that's what you gotta have that tunnel vision for. Some people it's easier said than done. Even for me, I could just tell y'all to stay focused, but some people, they hit real brick walls in life. But you can't just focus on that. You gotta look to get past that. And when you do, you're gonna unlock something in you that honestly was always there, but once you see it, you ain't never gonna wanna give it up. Appreciate y'all for coming. Thanks for being here.